Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into the wild world of executive compensation at Boeing. Get ready for a report that might make you question if you chose the right career path, especially if you didn't go into aerospace. Scrollforms call a scroll. So, Boeing just filed this report because they're making some big changes at the top. Specifically, they are shuffling their chief financial officer or CFO. Someone new is coming in. What does it mean for the business and their financials? Let's take a look. Before we jump in, if you're into simplifying corporate gibberish, be sure to subscribe. Also, we've got a Discord community linked in the description below. Join to discuss the filing. This report is dated June 27, 2025. This means the events described have already happened. Here is the main scoop. Boeing is bringing in Jesus Malav as their new Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. He will be taking over on August 15, 2025. The current CFO, Brian West, is moving into a role as a special advisor to the CEO. It's like a quarterback getting a new coach. Mr. Malav comes to Boeing with a lot of experience. He was previously the CFO of Lockheed Martin from January 2022 to April of 2025, which is pretty recent. Before that, he was with L3Harris Technologies and even United Technologies Corporation in various financial roles. Now, let's talk money. Mr. Malay's base salary will be a hefty $50,000 a year. On top of that, he can earn an annual bonus, which is targeted at 120% of his base salary. So if he hits all his targets, he could get an extra $1,000, $60,000 of bonus on top of being paid salary. And starting in 2026, he'll also be eligible for long-term incentive awards, which are valued at $6,500,000. To make up for some benefits he is losing by leaving Lockheed, Boeing is giving him some extra goodies. First, a cash award of $1,500,000. Second, restricted stock units worth $5,000, which will vest or become fully his over 2 years. And third, stock options valued at $4,500 at a set price in the future. Boeing is also giving him an additional $7,000, which he can use to buy Boeing stock at a set price in the future. Boeing is also giving him an additional $7,000 and gifting him an additional $7,000 cash award to make up for some $500 set price in the future. Boeing is also giving him an additional $7,000 cash award to make up for some dollars Bez appear to give up big bucks. Because Mr. Malav used to work for Lockheed, Boeing is putting some restrictions on what he can do at first to avoid any conflicts of interest. He can't work with Boeing's defense business until next year. Can't advise on certain programs where Lockheed might be involved until April 2026, and he can't poach Lockheed employees or get involved in bidding against Lockheed until April 2027, and he can't poach Lockheed employees or get involved in bidding against Lockheed until April 2027, and he can't poach Lockheed employees or get involved in bidding against Lockheed until April 2026, and he can't poach Lockheed employees or get involved in bidding against Lockheed until April 2027, and he can't poach Lockheed employees or get involved in bidding against Lockheed until April 2027. Boeing is even paying Lockheed $2,000 move. Just to confirm, Mr. Malav isn't related to anyone important at Boeing. Boeing even put out a press release about this change, which you can find as an exhibit in this filing. Now, let's step back and try to understand what this all means. This is a significant move for Boeing. Bringing in a CFO from outside the company, especially someone with experience at a major competitor like Lockheed Martin, suggests that Boeing might be looking for a fresh perspective on its financial strategy. The generous compensation package they are offering Mr. Malav shows how serious they are about this change. The restrictions on Mr. Malav's activities due to his prior employment are also worth noting. It tells us that Boeing is being careful to avoid any legal or ethical issues related to his past work. It also implies that Boeing and Lockheed Martin are major competitors, which we already knew, but this confirms it. What does this all mean for the average investor? Well, a new CFO can bring new ideas and strategies which could lead to improvements in Boeing's financial performance. However, there's also a risk that the transition could be disruptive, especially in the short term. Boeing has been facing some serious challenges in recent years, including the 737 MAX crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic, and ongoing supply chain issues. A strong CFO will be crucial to helping Boeing navigate these challenges and get back on track. Right now, Boeing is dealing with a lot like fixing quality issues, managing production rates, and developing new aircraft. These are major tasks, and how well the new CFO handles the financial side of things could significantly affect Boeing's future. Boeing is a huge company, and the decisions made by its executives have a ripple effect throughout the aerospace industry and the broader economy. A well-managed Boeing is good for its employees, its suppliers, and its customers, which include airlines and governments around the world. So, what's our final take on this? The appointment of Jesus Malab as CFO is a noteworthy move for Boeing. His experience, combined with a hefty compensation package, indicates that Boeing is serious about strengthening its financial leadership. While the restrictions related to his previous employment add a layer of complexity, they also show that Boeing is aware of potential conflicts and is taking steps to address them. Ultimately, the success of this change will depend on Mr. Malab's ability to integrate into Boeing, work effectively with the rest of the leadership team, and develop and implement sound financial strategies. Only time will tell how this plays out, but it's definitely something to watch. However, it is worth noting that Boeing may be trying to bring stability into their boat by hiring from a competitor. Alright, that's our breakdown of Boeing's latest executive shuffle. What's your take on these changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.